All right, shalom. I'd like to give praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders apostles, a great millstone. Salutation to the brothers that's pushing this truth across the globe and around the world and across the United States of Babylon. Um, I got this new article that I'm gonna bring out. It's a short lesson, and I have short scriptures that go with it. It say, as many as 1 million Americans will be booted off food stamps this year. So we coming to a new year of crunch time. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this article real quick. It said the good news is that the economy continues to improve. The bad news is that somewhere between 1.5 million Americans will be booted off SNAP food stamps in this coming year because they can't find work. So when you find work, that means you get food stamps unless you find work, which America don't have jobs. All the jobs is being lost, is being cut off. Um, say New Jersey, North Carolina, Georgia, and 20 other states would allow able-bodied adults without dependents to receive food assistance for only 3 months unless they work at least 20 hours per week. Though states are carrying out the policy, it is requirement of federal law that had been waived for the past several years because of widespread joblessness. Looking for looking for employment has long been a requirement for some forms of government assistance, which you jakes like government assistance, which Esau finna cut that real short. They say the problem here is that looking and finding are two different things. The 3 month limit has traditionally been called a work requirement, but the center or on budget and policy priorities quibbles with that characterization because work or qualifying work activities are necessarily available. So when you get stamps, that means you get a job. Because back then, if you had stamps, you couldn't get no job, or you make a lot of money. So if you make a lot of money working, you couldn't get no food stamps because the provision denies basic food assistance to people who want to work and will accept any job or work program slot offered. It is effectively a severe time limit rather than a work requirement, as such requirements are commonly understood, the center says. So there you go. Yes, I do sometimes think we need to put more thought into these things. So basically, the article I just read, basically, you to think about. So I'm gonna go into the scriptures real quick to finish it off. All right, Slocky, this is gonna take a little bit. Um, I'm gonna go to Isaiah 31:1. It say, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help." Right, who is them? You tribes, man. Egypt represents America. Stay on horses and trust in chariots. Right, transportations, government assistance, public transportation assistance, which they're gonna cut that too because they are many. Right, across the United States, across the different cities, and in horsemen because they are very strong. They look not unto the Holy One of Israel. That's Yahweh Shai. That's the Holy One of Israel. So you Jakes y'all don't look unto the Holy One of Israel, which is Yasha'Allah, which is Yahweh Shai. Neither seek the Most High. Right? Y'all don't care about the Most High. Only thing y'all care about is the government assistance, what y'all can get, what y'all trying to get. But the Lord finna cut that. I'm gonna go to Isaiah 65:3. You know what, Salaki? I'm gonna read one more real quick. So it's a little meeting here. It say, yet he also is wise and would bring evil and would not call back his words. Exactly. So The Most High is going to bring evil to America, which is going to shut down your government assistance, and He's not going to bring back His word because it's in prophecy. But will arise against the house of the evildoers. Who is the house of the evildoers? You Rothschilds, you Bilderbergs, you Eiffelheimers, you Gettys, and against the help of them that work iniquity. Right, Esau works iniquity, man. So the Lord gonna bring all this down. He's gonna cast down all the evil that's going on in America. All right. So I'm gonna jump to Isaiah 65 and 13. Isaiah chapter 65 and 13 said, Therefore said the Lord power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Right, because we pushing the work of Yahweh Shema Shai every week and putting our life on the line for our people to get this truth and for the elect. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as this deal go down, this when hell hit these streets and when a famine hit, and this in the middle of cutting y'all food stamps. I'm gonna read it again. It says Isaiah 65 and 13. It said, Therefore thus said the Lord power, behold, my servants shall eat. Who is the servants? The prophets that's pushing this work and pushing this truth for Yahweh Shema Shai, week in and week out. But ye shall be hungry. Right, you 2/3 niggas, man. And the rest of you other heathens, which we don't care about you heathens, but y'all gonna go with the fold too. This really talking about you 2/3. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Right, it's gonna come a time that there ain't gonna be no food. It's gonna come a time that we gonna be out here and food gonna pop up. We're gonna end up eating the food. You know, behold, my servant shall rejoice. Right, we rejoice in the downfall of this society because you motherfuckers is wicked, man. You know, so the rejoice of this society going down. But ye shall be ashamed. Right, y'all are gonna be ashamed because for the simple fact that you jakes is not getting this truth, and y'all wish I had the truth. You know, but it's not. But basically, it's not for y'all because for the simple fact that the Lord closed y'all mind and have y'all in derision. See, so the thing with that, man, I'm gonna go to another scripture in Apocrypha real quick. I'm gonna go in Apocrypha real quick. I'm trying to cut in sometimes. I'm gonna read it from my book. Um, it's gonna take a little time to pop up, but I'm gonna continue this work. It's a fight going on, so it's Second Ezra 15 and 1 to say, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. Right? We actually being out here prophecy, the words of prophecy, which Americans finna be booed off food stamps, so it ain't gonna be no jobs, man. That's the prophecies that's finna come to, you know. I'll read it again and say, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Most High, and cause them the paper which is the scriptures, for they are for faithful and true, which is the prophecies that come to pass. Fear not the imagination against thee, let not thy incredulity The credulity of them trouble thee. Right? If you don't believe in this truth and you don't care about the truth, it don't trouble us because we saving ourselves through the power of Yahweh Shai. And Yahweh, how about him, how trouble thee that speak against thee. So you speaking against, since you speaking against us, you speaking against Yahweh Shai. Period. So what the Lord gonna do? He is not he is not gonna save you in these last days, man. So I'm gonna I'm gonna go to Amos real quick. Gotta fight the good fight real quick. Um, go to Amos. So with that, that's the spirit. Amos 8 and 11 says this. It say, "Behold, the days come," said the Most High, "that I will send a famine in the land." So that's really part of shutting down the food stamps. So that's going to lead to the famine. That's going to lead to chaos. That's going to lead to a lot of bloodshed. Not a famine of bread, nor thirst of water, but the hearing the words of the Most High. So we out here sending this truth out, pushing this work, letting you people know, letting you Jakes know, letting the whole world know that it's finna be a famine. So when this turmoil come to pass, when all hell break loose, the hearing of the word, the hearing of the word, that famine. So when reality set in, when reality set in, y'all gonna want to hear the word, but it's gonna be too late. You know, it say Amos 8 and 11 say, "Behold, the days come, the days of death, the days of evil, the days of bloodshed, the days of the purge," said the Most High Power, "that I will send a famine in the land, lack of food, lack of resource, lack of nourishment, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water, but of hearing of the words of the Most High." So guess what? The words of the Most High gonna be a famine. So basically, y'all better get this. Y'all better get this word while y'all can, and this warning while y'all can. So we ain't gonna be out in these streets speaking no more, man. When all hell speak, when all hell break loose, we ain't gonna be out here speaking. Y'all gonna be looking for us. The Lord gonna put us in a safe place, you know. Um, I'm gonna go to Ezekiel 36 and 29. It said, "I will also save you from all your uncleannesses, and I will call for the corn, and I will increase it, and lay no famine upon you." So the Lord said He gonna save us from from all our uncleanness, which are sins that we was that we once was back in the world, man. "And I will call for the corn, and I will increase it, and lay no famine upon you." So guess what? For the service that's pushing this work, we gonna eat and we gonna rejoice, man. We gonna be glad, man. You know. So that's what's finna come to fruition, man. These stamps getting cut off, government assistance getting cut off, which y'all Jakes like to depend on, especially you fucking women, man. Y'all depend on the government assistance a lot, man. Soon as Esau cut this shit off, man, what y'all gonna do? Back page? Might as well. Might as well sling some ass, you know, for the time being. Because the economy finna cut too. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be an economic collapse, and it's gonna be the chip gonna come too. So y'all better get it in while y'all can. Y'all better live it up, basically, man. Because evil finna hit these streets. It's finna hit America. Period. You know. So this my one of the last scriptures. I'm gonna go to Isaiah 47:1. Isaiah 47:1. Isaiah 47:1. It say, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon." The dust represents confusion. So basically, America is full of confusion and bullshit. And O virgin daughter of Babylon, which is America, sit on the ground, there is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans, which is who? Esau. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. So that's part of the stamps being cut off. You know, and that's part of the famine finna hit these streets. So America's not gonna be tender and delicate anymore. So that's what's finna come into fruition. And plus, it ain't gonna be no jobs. Basically, all the jobs is cutting. It's already cutting. And then they putting more pressure on the people at these factories about the breaks and all that shit, about not being late for breaks. Basically, they tying your breaks into your what you call that, your attendance. So if you be late for break, basically you calling in and you working. How the fuck you calling in? You at work. So that'll let you know Esau is crunching down on Jake, man, and Jake don't even know it, man. I'm gonna go to I'm gonna get this one scripture of all times, which is happening right now. I'm gonna go to Ecclesiastes 12:1. It said, "Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not." So you gotta analyze and recognize the Most High, Yahweh Shem Shai, before the days of evil come. So that's how you really get your protection. And plus, He'll open your mind and open your psyche to the truth. Because the Lord choose. You don't choose the Lord. For you church members out there, nor the years draw nigh. What's the years? You know, all the bloodshed been happening through the years, and it's finna come in fruition this year. So it's drawing. It's coming into play, basically. When thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, or the clouds return after the rain. Verse 3, it say, in a day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. Who the keepers of the house? Esau is the keeper of the house, man. And he trembling because he know his power going down. And the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because there are few. The grinders talking about finding jobs, man. Because it's ceasing because it ain't going to be no more work. That's why you got temp agency and shit. And those that look out the windows be darkened, since y'all trying to hope for the future and all that shit. Future is destruction, man. The doors shall be shut in the streets. All these businesses is closing down. Walmart closing down. Macy's closing down. JC Penney closing down for you sluts. Y'all ain't gonna be able to dress like hoes anymore. All these different manufacturer stores shutting down. When the sound of the grinder is low, and he shall rise up at he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, which means y'all get up, find a job, hoping that y'all have an interview and start working, you know. So basically, y'all rise up at the voice of the bird, which y'all find a job, y'all writing resumes, hopefully thank God that y'all get a job, which ain't no fucking jobs in America, man. And all the daughters of music shall be brought low. And this bullshit ass music that you niggas listen to is crap, man. It's bullshit. You got homosexuality in hip hop now. You got transsexuals in hip hop now. You know, you got all type of wickedness in hip hop now. You got Satan in hip hop, man. You know, you got worship of Satan in hip hop now. Hip hop ain't what it used to be no more. Rap ain't what it used to be no more. You got faggots in hip hop. You got lesbians in hip hop now. All this faggot ass shit going on in this music world industry, man, is bullshit, man. That's why I don't listen to half of the shit that you little niggas listen to, man. All this half-ass shit. Rappers rap back in the '90s, man. I'm from the era of the '90s, man. I was born in the '70s. You know what I'm saying? I'm a '70 baby and an '80s '90s child, man. I was raised in the hardcore era. But you up tempo, up to date motherfuckers. You 2000 ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Listen to this little faggot shit on radio and shit. It's putting hella spirits on y'all, man. And that's why I say, and that's why to say all the daughters of music shall be brought low. It is brought low because most of you motherfuckers infeminate. You know what I'm saying? So this all stems back to cutting y'all stamps. This all stems back to the famine. This all stems back to the evilness finna go on in America. It all stems back to all that shit, man. So this right here represents the downfall of America, cause back then you Americans so motherfucking proud that when y'all walk down the street, y'all never pick up pennies. Cause when y'all get y'all change back, guess what? Y'all throw the pennies to the side, but now y'all gonna be begging for y'all gonna be dependent on pennies in that day. So that shows you right there, and they have a white cracker in his hand and shit, that y'all gonna be depending on pennies now for y'all to buy some food. So with that, call Halal Yahweh Shem Hawashai, double honors to the elders of Apostle, and salutation to the brothers that's pushing this truth for corners of the earth. We almost out this motherfucker. Shalom.